Alright. Third try is the charm. We're just going to use mouse and keyboard. Should be fine. Please don't tell me anything about the hack or the leaks. I have avoided all of it. I don't want to know anything. Managed to avoid learning anything. There we go. Hooray, first try. So I think this one is we just have to clear stages, right? There's no special shenanigans, and if I've got the little K icon, that means I've cleared the stage. There's a throne. A little throne-related stuff. Yeah, it's not like 4 where there's like certain people you have to rescue and so on, right? I think I've done most of these stages already. Is there somewhere else I can go from here, maybe? You've been doing okay with avoiding shit? That's good. Energy flow systems. And we were playing it on easy, which disables some of those lasers. At first I wasn't sure what easy changed about the playthrough. Keen Dreams is pretty good. I think I liked the first one the most. It had some... It's probably the most important game out of all of them. The ones that are like this, starting with Keen Dreams onward, I think are more inspired by other platformers at the time, but Keen 1 was the first real PC platformer and shareware title, right? So it definitely wasn't the first shareware game, but formative shareware game. Because it gave you got all of Keen 1 for free, right? And then they just inspired you to pay for 2 and 3, was it? I didn't know I could shoot up. Yeah, I learned. Yeah. Keen 1's probably the most important, and then I think Keen Dreams is my favorite so far. I would totally agree with you on that. Yeah, Han. Same boat. I think once that guy starts shooting, I'm dead. Basically no matter what I do, so... I can't get close enough to him or we're gonna have a bad time. Try exploring off this way. Oh, there's the red gem. Dude. Cereal's worth so many points. Next game today is Volgar the Viking for D-Rock subblock. I have never played it before and I know nothing about it. I believe it's a game made in the retro style for PC. I can't kill the red robot? Okay, that's good to know. I think I asked that last time. Thank you for confirming. Okay, and I shouldn't be anywhere near him. Like I should go behind him maybe, and I can maybe get away safely. There's the yellow gem. And there's the blue gem. Got it. When I was a kid, I used to design little mazes. I would get out a piece of graph paper, and they were never intended for anyone to play. Just be something to dork around with. But I'd always have this kind of level design in mind where like, oh, you have to go here and get the key, so you can open this door, so you can get the axe, so you can chop down this thing, so you can get this thing, and so on. I haven't actually played too many more traditional platformers like Keen that go for this sort of level design. You know, most of the platformers I'm used to are the more Mario approach, which is you move from left to right, and that's how you pass the stage. Outside of like ghost levels. Ghost mansion stages. Oh shit, well, that's why I saved right there. I tried jumping over his head. That might be the only real option here. Yeah. How do I get past this dude? Think of another 2D game that's like, you have free reign to explore this large map, and you gotta go find all the keys to be able to exit, right? I feel like I've played some old, like Super Nintendo licensed titles, like the Blues Brothers game or the Wayne's World game that kind of do something like that. Maybe, what's that? The people who made Clay Fighter made a clay game. What was it called? But it was like a traditional world exploration platformer. Try tashing. No joke. Played the shit out of that Blues Brothers game. Nice. Yeah, it was this interesting era where licensed titles could be kinda good. Oh shit. So slippery. Aw, that's a little questionable. Not sure if I can get on board with that death there. It was starting in about the N64 PS1 era that it became very possible to make just terrible tie-in games. Or that the default expectation would be that a tie-in game would be terrible, right? I mean, you definitely had terrible tie-in games in the NES era, but people kind of just used tie-ins as a way to sell the product. Like, the DuckTales game that Capcom made did not need to be DuckTales. Could have been any other character. The level design wasn't really connected to the DuckTales TV show in any real way. Let's see. Those marshmallows? They are. Kill this hamburger robot. Oh, can I not grab onto that? Oh. But then starting around the N64, I feel like they start feeling like if they're going to adapt an existing license for a video game, they have to incorporate the source material in some way, where in the NES era they didn't really give a shit. It's just like, yeah, whatever. It's Mario, but you're playing as Marty McFly or something. Not a fan of this ghost, man. Alright. Whew. Yeah, DuckTales Remastered's quite good. I think it added a lot of stuff that it probably didn't need, like the long voice acting and like boss introduction sequences. The Blues Brothers game for the Super Nintendo? Nice. That's right, I've got a pogo stick. That's like a... It is a keen feature that I completely forgot about. Which you're not really needing it elsewhere in the stage up to this point. Kill the burger robot. Oh shit. Hey, I didn't die. Huzzah. His little surfing stance, I don't think I noticed that before. I still feel like the power-up placement in Keen is like... It's not really informed by how many power-ups you need to get an extra life. It's just like, what would look cool? Just put a shit ton of power-ups everywhere. It's the Keen approach. Thought so. Keen pun. Right. These are the machines we're breaking. Right. One of the 4 machines protecting the main elevator shaft. Toast. Thumbs up. Okay. So that should have opened... Okay, I haven't gone in there yet. Let me save. The Brownian motion inducer. What's Brownian motion again? Still a pretty strong implication that the entire Keen series is just kind of the main character's imagination, right? Or his dreams in the case of Keen dreams. Because he doesn't want to eat his vegetables. It's like that Monkey Island 2. Oh, it makes more sense in Keen. It's not as big of a shock. Yeah, right? I'll ask them when they come up later. Can I bounce up here? So I thought. Oh no, teleport walls. Hey Namaku, how you doing? Yo, yo, yo. Dropping some frames. Keep an eye on it here. No, Andrea's been having a bad time. Gonna be playing Secret of Mana tomorrow with Apex though. I'm doing alright. Is there a way for me to pop? Okay, so it's the traditional down jump. Let me save really quick. I don't know if he's played Jackbox. We were actually just looking through, because Andrea's going to come up to PAX this year. We're going to see how that goes. And there's going to be they're going to demo Jackbox 4 with Jerry Holkins, Tycho, and Chris Stroud playing with the audience. And that sounds super fun, so I think Andrea was excited about that one. We'll go to that. Secret area up there? The robot went up there. Okay. Guess you are expected to check that out, because otherwise it's just a pull to nowhere. I don't know if anything's been announced about Jackbox 4. I'm curious what the games are. They have a couple games that, like, would be amazing with just a little bit of iteration. Holding out hope that they'll make some big changes. Fibbage needs a spell checker, for example. Is there no way out from here? I probably need to go in one of those big doors, right? Because this doesn't actually go anywhere. Just power-ups. Yeah. Alright, try to find a door here. No, it's on Netflix? Where is it? Does it still have the theme song? We watched Castlevania, Andrew and I did yesterday, and I thought it was decent. It had some cool stuff in there. It had way too much exposition though, and that kind of turned me off to it. The first episode is great, and if the whole show was like the first episode, I'd be more down with it. Son of a bitch. Gotcha, Johan. It was definitely Tell Don't Show, which made me sad, because there's a lot of opportunity in that setting, I think, to be a little bit more subtle. Episode 1's on YouTube. What channel is it? Natively? Still has a theme song. Good. It's an important theme song. A woo-hoo. Let's just bail on the cereal and marshmallows. Son of a bitch. Yellow gem. Oh, I might need to drop down the bottom there. Well, I can go try it. When there's trouble, you call DW. Really keen? For real? I mean, for show? That's how you're gonna do me? Rude. Disney XD. What's XD supposed to stand for? I mean, it looks like a really happy person. So delighted that their eyes are closed in joy. I know that Pokemon says it stands for extra dark or some stupid shit. Gotta love those questionable surfing hitboxes. Be a good album title. Disney, extra Disney. So, I think what I've learned is, once you land on the surfing platform, the game treats moving off the platform in a way that isn't super intuitive. Like, it puts you into a surfing state. You're not just standing on any other moving platform, so you can't press any movement buttons. You can jump. That's the only thing you can really do safely. Yeah. But I think it actually like shunts you onto a part of the platform. Yeah. Okay, let's get the hell out of here and hope we don't need... I almost killed myself. Goodness. What's XD supposed to be? Like, it's kind of hard to tell with a lot of channels these days. Was it like Boomerang was... They created this spin-off Cartoon Network channel, and the intent was to only show old, like, Hanna-Barbera Looney Tunes cartoons. The title Boomerang made sense, it's all coming back to you. And I guess they repurposed it to just be whatever random crap they want. Just like, what's even the point? And you got other shows like the History Channel that basically shows like ice road truckers and pawn shops. Like, there's no history on that channel anymore. It's all getting homogenized. I'm curious what the original intent of Disney XD was. Yay, both crystals. Awesome. That was a much bigger machine. Shit. Da-na-na-na. One of the 4 machines protecting the main elevator shaft. Toast. Purposefully. So this is the new elevator shaft. Alright. Let's save. Awesome. What's this thing? Turlet? Gravitational damping hub. This is new music. It's cool. Keen sequels are really, they're interesting because they kind of follow the, what's an example? Super Mario Brothers 2, like the Japanese one, Lost Levels, or even Mario Galaxy 2, where it's like, let's use that same engine and just make more levels for it as our sequel, instead of trying to reinvent it. The XD has no answer, it just sounds cool. Oh, there's an exit to a secret level through this level? That's cool. Is it worth doing? If you want to point me towards it, I can look for it. Evil robot hand. Hamburger bot. Don't think it's worth going down there. I think those items give a ton of points. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out then. The SS logo on these little surfboards. Occasionally there's these little challenges in Keen that just by sheer luck I managed to nail on the first pass. And I don't really realize, like, getting up here is actually quite a bit harder than it looks. But once you fall and you do it again, you're like, how did I do this the first time? I definitely had that in the last stage with a little surfboard that had the crystal near it. I have a feeling that that's not a destroyable, it's like a hazard. Environmental hazard. Don't move. Jeez. That was terrifying. Maybe I am allowed to move on the surfboards. I don't think it's just that I have to... I guess I get one jump. Okay. Let me save that. That was insane. I like this level's music. Take the SS platform and just spawn whoops, and that's why we saved. I thought I just spawned another surfboard over here somewhere. It's like right up here. Maybe it's got a long path, or maybe I have to trigger it to come out again. Try that. Alright, let's activate it. So I can try just... No, jumping's not going to do it. Try going left, maybe. I don't think I can get up there yet. This bridge must not have been up before. Oh, I see. The switches each have a glyph next to them, and the glyph is also next to the object that is affected by the switch. I understand. So by hitting that switch up above, I activated that bridge there. Got it. How do I get to the secret exit, Johan? And we said there's a Keen 6, right? But it's like a Game Boy Color game, and it's kind of bad, apparently. I don't know what I expected. I thought maybe that switch would affect a different bridge somewhere. Right next to the little exit. Okay. So don't like break the machine or whatever the exit requirement is. Excuse me. Up. This is the one that killed us last time, so don't stand somewhere stupid. There we go. Don't need more gun bullets. It's possible that hitting that switch that dropped the bridge out also opened something else elsewhere in the level. Actually going down though. It's a short tunnel, and if you stand in it and drop down, you get the secret tunnel. Okay. Gotcha. Right. It's the equal sign. Nice. I think that's further up to the top of the stage. I feel like this game is a lot more liberal with its provision of extra lives. But this is also keen post me realizing that I could save mid-level. Save often in the game. Oh shit. Yeah, now that's open. Okay. Cool. So we think this door is the exit from the stage? Don't think that's a destroyable thing, huh? Okay. This might just warp me elsewhere in the level. Oh, is it back there? Okay. Wait, here we go. Here's the level exit. It's back from where I am right now, right? Before I go through the big door. There we go. Oh no, how far back was it? Shit. Alright. I'll be sure to save more. Bummer. That's what you get. I think I did this already because there's enemies dead there. Oh, past the exit mark before going through the giant door. Okay, so it's past the exit. It's not before that door. Gotcha. Thank you. After the exit sign. Roger, roger. This theme is gonna get stuck in my head. Son of a bitch. Alright, first try. Pogo our way up here. I'm gonna kill these dudes. Ooh, I didn't realize they could drop down. I thought they were stuck on that platform. I guess that's only when they're mad. Oh, so it is here? It's before the exit sign, not after the exit sign? Oh, okay. Up here. Probably in here. I see. Fancy. That's cool. Wow. I guess you might know to look for this place because you can see parts of it elsewhere in the stage, right? No worries. I got you. We got there. That was the area that made the most sense too, behind the wall. Where I can go up here. Oh, maybe. Alright, grabbing onto shit. Whoa! Korath 3? What? Oh, holy shit. That's cool. This is just like a bonus stage. That's kind of neat. Secret Korath 3 base. Whoa! Dude, the visual style of this level is so different. Scottish? That's pretty funny. God. Shit. That's okay. Try again. Cute little Scottish aliens. That's pretty satisfying to do with all those soda cans. Alright, let's get 2 life ups whenever we drop down there. Shit. Glad you don't kill anybody in Keen. Oh, hitting that switch changes their trajectory, it looks like. Come on. Whew. Glad he doesn't drop down. I need to look up. There's a evil snowflake thing over here. There it is. It's in a very bad cycle right now. It's like waiting on the screensaver to pop into the corner. Whew. No! Did I save? Where did I save? Oh no! I don't think I actually hit go on the save button. Alright. Bummer. Bummer of bummers. Bagpipe version of the chorus from Green Day. There's nothing to do over there. This is what I mean definitely about a challenging jumping segment that I managed to pretty much nail on the first try, and I'm not sure if I can reproduce it. There we go. Save. Yes, please. Perfect. That pitch shift segment reminds me of another song, but I can't place it. I don't think it's a video game theme. There we go. Got so many bullets, man. I got bullets for days. Come on, screensaver thing. Snowflake of death. It might be in a stable... Is it a stable pattern? I'm trying to see if it's hitting a slightly different corner each time or not. It's hard for me to tell. Last time it was definitely able to bounce out from there. Maybe it's based on where you are when it first comes out. I can't break it, right? Bullets don't do any damage to it. I'm trying to look really closely and see if it's landing on a slightly different pixel every time. The guys with mustaches are harmless? Oh no! Oh, I feel so bad. I guess that makes sense. They seem friendly. Shit. Go down, please, snowflake of death. For the love of God. God. Let's save again, eh? Hey, harmless Scottish alien. What's up? At least I'm just stunning them, right? I guess they push you. Which could be bad. They push you into a hazard, right? Yeah, right. I'm trying to think of another like mainstream game series as an enemy that behaves that way. It just bounces off the corners of things it touches. It's not the sine wave Medusa head. Let's knock them out. They don't mind being knocked out a little bit here and there. It's not so bad. Assume that for story purposes, Keen's gun is non-lethal and painless. Just kind of knocks you out. It's a little nice tasing. Okay, use that immediately. Okay. So this is like their homeworld, the Scottish aliens. Don't know what I'm doing with my life. Thinking of getting into mail modeling or maybe high finance? Yeah, I think that's what they were going for with the all the little sodas you get when you first zone into the stage. Alright, I gotta save again when I get back up there. This is before the snowflake of death, isn't it? Oh, jeez. Oh, never mind. It's not. It's the robots of death, but they're much more manageable than the snowflake. A long climb. Oh, I can deal with that. Misplace a jump, just assume you're dead. Here we go. Gordo does that. Yeah, instead of being based on corners. Screensaver. I walked right into that death. I don't know what my plan was there. My sister Robin likes to watch me play Souls games. We played some Bloodborne when I was at her house in Columbus last week. And she's just like, you clearly don't have a plan. What are you gonna do with all our souls? She goes out and like she has this, she's a cosmetologist, so she has like a calendar, it's like her business plan. Who all is gonna be meeting her, what cosmetology convention she's attending. She goes into her room, brings it out, this is a plan. You don't have one of these when you play Souls games. So I'm still dropping frames, guys. I'm not quite sure why. It's a really mild effect and you might not even be noticing anything. But is anyone noticing a significant loss of stream quality? I assume that this wasn't anything Comcast related, but it's been ongoing for a while now. It's a much more mild effect than we were having in Alien a couple days ago, where it just dropped like 200 kbps. Okay. Nice. It may have just started to fix itself as I spake it. Let's see. Alright, this section does not seem like a jolly old time. It might have to do with getting those into phase with each other. Or landing on that thing. Let's try that. Haha. So all you get is MIDI bagpipes. I can probably save again after this segment. That's the one I'm going to be stuck on for a while. Deadly sprinklers. I like those evil pinwheels. Can I do it from the right side? No, it's not out there long enough. I gotta pogo it first. And grab onto one of the ledges, that might help. I don't know if I can even grab onto it. That was the dream right there. If I had bounced a second time, I would have been okay. Alright, I'm saving. I don't think I have a plan here, but... yeah, there's not really anything I can do here, is there? There's no way I can jump over that little spinner. Riding spinners. They don't stop. That's a bummer. So I can grab onto the ledge, but he pulls himself up into the spinner. So ledge grabs are not a legal move here. Nor is jumping onto that, is it? This might be one of the most difficult platforming things I've done in a video game. Especially since I think you have to be pogoing through the whole thing. Else it's not possible. So like, you give yourself a little bit of forward momentum, you are definitely going to fly into an evil pinwheel thing. Oh, it was so close! Whoa! I got saved and probably didn't deserve it. Jiminy G Willikers, let's not do that again. Holy jeez. I don't know that there's actually anything I have to do on the left side. Right. Get my natural 20. Yomi reading the mind of the opponent. Button mashers can beat seasoned pros because you can't read anymore. Presumably those things come back up, they just take forever. Have patience. Have patience. Don't be in such a hurry. Probably want to save when I'm most of the way up. Hey, Aki. Where'd you move to? You may have told me that before, but I forgot. Moving does suck, for sure. Breakable stuff in the top of the level. Hey, Captain Clever, thanks for the host. Appreciate that. Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is on my voting spreadsheet. Remind me, so I'm not super clear on the difference between the different Might and Magic games. Heroes, is that the tactical RPG? Like, tactics strategy? Or is that a dungeon exploration, like Eye of the Beholder type game? Yay! Ah, here we go. Scottish alien. Over to that. Can't jump anywhere over here. I can't shoot anything. I can't drop. Oh, maybe the only purpose is to get a... Does breaking that thing do anything important? If I were to get up there? Moved a few blocks. Gotcha. Congrats on being done. It's exciting. Quantum Explosion Dynamo. This is the final stage. Music again. Get that, Gustav Holst, right? They used this to great effect in, was it Mario Galaxy soundtrack? I don't know how those lights work, unless if that's the thing that I can walk on that slowly dips me off of it. They did like a Gustav Holst version of Bowser's theme. Okay. Let's try it again. Are there other notable, like, tracks other than Mars among the planets? I don't think I've listened to the whole thing. I pretty much just know Mars. It's a lovely sound. Are those little ghost guys killable? Tactical RPG, similar to Brigandine. They have a map you use move on. Zoom into hex-based battles. The map phase is way different than Brigandine's. Gotcha. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was that kind. I think the regular Might and Magic games are more like a first-person dungeon crawler. I want to kill that guy to make that noise go away. Okay, phew. 4 shots. Thanks. It's a great theme because it really shows what you can do with a single note, right? It's a really iconic meter. Also sounds evil as hell, so it's really good for video games. And it's presumably in the public domain. Pre-Mickey Mouse. Those things can get out of phase with each other. Keep that in mind. Oh, I got lasered in the face. That's a bummer. I deserve to be dead there. Guess the harder difficulties would have more lasers. Wow, yeah, there'd be right, left, right for lasers. Jeez, that would be rough. Dark Messiah, Elder Scrolls, first-person action. There's puzzle games. Huh. So what makes a Might and Magic game a Might and Magic game? Is it like a setting thing, like Elder Scrolls, or there's specific rules to the different like classes and races and things? Is it that it all exists in the same shared universe? Those can get out of phase with each other based on when you spawn in, I think. Jeez. Nope. Can I even get up here? Oh, I see. It's a setting thing. It has both might and magic. Did you guys see that announcement for the Dota card game Artifact? It's on YouTube Haiku. Basically, Valve is making a Hearthstone competitor. And they decided to announce it at one of their Dota tournaments. I don't really follow Dota, but I imagine most of the crowd was excited about an announcement for anything other than a Hearthstone-style game. So they're getting ready to be all hype about it, and it comes on the screen and says a Dota card game, and you just hear everyone in the audience simultaneously groan in dismay. Not have been happy to be those poor developers. Yeah. Retrospect may not have been the best choice of venue to announce it. Ghost dogs. Way of the samurai. Ghost rats. Ghost cats. Yeah, right. They can't count to 3. I think that was the big source of the disappointment, though, is they're like, please make anything else other than a card game. But I think the way Valve is set up, maybe someone can correct me if they know how it actually works. I got a red, yellow, and a blue. Don't know where the green is. Their model is they basically let employees do whatever they want, whatever project they want to work on. I think a lot of their games have come out of that. Do I have all the keys I need to progress in the top past those things, or is there another one that I'm missing somewhere? This is how I got into the level. Oh, and the symbol looks like 3 lambdas. Hey, you couldn't tell from their lack of a customer service team, right? There's definitely something secret if you go straight up there in the middle. Grass-fed vegan zombies. Oh, I still don't have the green crystal. Okay. Because it would be great to beat this game today, since we're so close to the end and this is the final stage, does anyone happen to know where the green crystal is at this level? Is it hidden somewhere? It's not down right. It might be up. Shoot. No worries. Maybe it's down. It's in the top of this area. So like up by where the laser guns are here. This way. Son of a bitch. I might have to go around the other way, but Valve sign. Soon. Pick up this way. Oh, okay, I don't think I went this way. Yeah, this is probably it. Thank you, Yahan. Changes their trajectory. Oh. Don't get zapped. Whew. Alright. Save. What are they really going to do with Portal 3? Like, respect Valve's decision to not just keep making games unless if they have a new interesting idea. Like, apparently Portal 2 was originally designed with the idea of not having portals at all. Just having that tag power paint stuff in it. So they said, no, it's actually kind of interesting design space if we combine it. seems like they've sort of set it up so that they have enough level design tools that people can make as many levels for Portal as they want. Yeah, I was really worried about Portal 2. Like, I was one of the people that was playing that goofy potato ARG thing to try to get it launched early. Showed up on my Facebook memories recently. Along with that time, I bought Bitcoin at $7 a piece. Bought 7 Bitcoins for $7 a piece and then wasted 5 of them on something stupid. Anyway, I remember being worried about Portal 2 because Portal 1 was so good and a perfect experience. So, like, how could they possibly improve on it or even live up to the original? And even though it's quite a bit longer, I think it's just as good as the first game. Okay, can't do that to break that down. Yeah, Half-Life 3, there's a story they have left to tell, so totally agree. These things break the machine, maybe? It's a lot. I think I technically still have 2 Bitcoins, which is also a lot. No, I had a when I bought those 7 Bitcoins for like $49, I had like $500 in savings, and I thought about, I could put this all in Bitcoin. Like, oh no, that's probably just gonna be a waste of money if nothing happens with this thing. Kicking myself. Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. But I guess I lured them away so I can go up here. Oh no, oh, they crushed it by slamming into it on both sides. You have completed Goodbye Galaxy even though you died. Things are still in motion. A quantum explosion dynamo in ruins. The Shikati rush to their getaway ship and hightail it back to their own galaxy. Keen rummages through the control room of the QED for clues as to why the Shikati wanted to blow up the galaxy. Note written in the galactic alphabet. So you could probably decipher that if you played all the Keen games up to this point. Ooh, evil Keen helmets. This won't affect his allowance. See you Christmas 92 when Commander Keen returns to battle for the universe. But does that ever actually happen, right? Do we ever get that Keen game? Great timing too, jeez. Thank you. So Jahan has slowly, over the course of many sub-blocks over the last 2 years, shared the entire main Keen series with me, a game that I had never played, but my wife had. And that was really cool. I appreciate it, Jahan. I'm going to take a short break to set up the next game, which is Volgar the Viking. I am dropping some frames. Might be connected to Haypax and Andrea watching Game of Thrones. I don't think that should affect my upload, but I'll go double check really quick. And if I'm still dropping frames, I'll try changing ingest servers before we switch. So we'll be back in a bit. Thanks, guys.